Thinking Media in association with Boxstraw. Delighted to be joined by Hamzah Sheeraz. Hamzah, I understand you've been away in Dubai, back home now. I was going to ask you, first of all, how is Ramadan going for you?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, it's good, man. It's going great. It's time to, spiritually recharge and everything. But yeah, it's good. I'm glad you're here now to do this interview we've been planning to do for about, a year now? So yeah, I'm all good, man.
Yeah, I think we planned this about a year ago, but we're finally here. But yeah, just initially talking about Ramadan, just out of curiosity, because a lot of people out there probably still ask strange questions about Ramadan,
Yeah.
and you're probably thinking, shit, I answered that question last year. Is there any common question that you get asked by people who are like non-Muslims?
It's just the usual, isn't it? You can't even have water. You can't even have water. It's that one. So I get that. I get what else do you get? What times can you eat from? What can you eat? What not? It's the usual. But you know what? It's good. It's good because it just shows like how intrigued people actually are about Islam and how it just shows how it's growing really. But yeah, not even water, mate.
Yeah, definitely not water. The reason I come on to that is because I don't know if you saw an interview I did with Eddie Hearn recently, where I think I was just seeing to see if he wanted to give a message out to people observing Ramadan, and then he started talking about how he loves the discipline around Ramadan, and then he said as he's getting older, he's becoming more religious, and he wants to learn about. I think he mentioned Islam. He wanted to learn about Islam.
Yeah.
Did you see that? What did you think of that?
Oh, was that your clip? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I saw that. I
A
saw
lot
that.
of people stole that clip, but it was from me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, cool. No, because I've seen it all over TikTok and whatnot. But no, it's good, man. It just shows. You know what I mean? He's obviously worked with the top loads of top Muslim fighters, and it just goes to show, like, if a promoter who's probably one of the best promoters in the world is giving praises like that and saying how it shows discipline and whatnot, it just shows how it just shows how respectful the religion is. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's good, man. It's good.
Good stuff. And it's been a few months. You beat River Wilson Ben in a style that nobody probably expected you to do so, especially considering how much trouble River gave to Ammo Williams recently, and
Yeah,
the
I see
two
that.
back-to-back fights he had with Tyler Denny. So looking at the way River's fights went with Tyler Denny twice and Ammo Williams, what did that tell you about your performance?
No, I know where I stand with these boys at 160. Do you know what I mean? I believe in myself, and it just goes to show. Do you know what I mean? If I turn up and if I have a good performance, listen, anyone they put in front of me, I'll get out there and I'll get out there in good fashion. But yeah, no, like you said, it goes to show what level I'm at, really.
Do you think that was maybe the first fight where it potentially all just clicked for you? Because I know you've been working with the new coach, but you've had a few camps now. And do you think that was just the night where everything just clicked?
Yeah, you get them nights. You know what I mean? You get that one fight where everything just goes to plan, and I don't want to dwell on it too much because it happened like ages ago now. But yeah, the gel between me and Ricky and what I'm learning out in America down at Tengu's gym is slowly. It's definitely I've got a long way to go, but so far so good, alhamdulillah.
Good stuff. And obviously other fighters in your same sort of, I want to use the word level, but same sort of stage in their careers, like Ammo Williams, potential cross-promotional fights. What did you make of Ammo Williams as a potential future opponent? And also, what did you draw from his performance against River?
No, it was listen. At the end of the day, I'd mix it. I'd mix it with all the boys. I'd mix it with all of them. Obviously, after seeing that performance, I fancy that fight, and definitely something that can happen in the future, whether that be a cross promotion thing or whatever the weather. But he's definitely someone who I see myself facing in the future, and someone who I'm sure I'll beat, and I'll beat comfortably.
And then we've seen the British Boxing Board have put out today you and Denzel Bentley, both with the same promoter. But how realistic is that? Has any conversations took place?
Realistically speaking, I don't know whether that fight is actually going to happen just yet, because I see Frank did an interview the other day and he said the fight's bigger than the British stage. So whether, I don't know, end of the year or early next year, that's a world title eliminator or something along them lines, we'll see. But I don't know. Hopefully, I want to fight for the British anyway, because like we were saying, I'll be the first British Muslim Pakistani to win it. So let's see. Hopefully, I think Kieran Conway and someone else just got ordered to fight for the eliminator. So maybe I'll fight one of them, depending on what Denzel does with the belt.
Interesting. British-born Pakistani. I think that's what you were looking for, weren't you?
British, yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's it.
I know what you meant, man. And you've just been in Dubai recently, and obviously we're going to talk about this issue with Amir Khan.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
when you guys were beefing back and forth, I think I spoke to you at the time, but I didn't want to interview you. I didn't want to.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want to get involved. I was like, let you guys sort it out. But once you sort it out, I'll come and speak to you. So, just tell me, you went to Dubai recently. Did you go out just for the intention to sort that out, or did you go for other reasons?
Yeah, no, that was one of the reasons to go out there and just sort everything out. Listen, at the end of the day, do you know what it is? If it just come down to just shit stirrers, really and truly. That's what I always knew. I didn't in one of the interviews I first done. I said it. I go, "He's shit stirrers." I knew it was shit stirrers, but obviously when I sat down with him and spoke about it personally, it was we understood. We kind of got to the conclusion of what started it and why what happened. But I suppose, isn't at the end of the day, John, is people always want to just there's just haters at the end of the day, innit? There's plenty of haters out there. People who just want to stir shit up at the end of the day. Even the people who want good for you, they want good for you, but you know, remember they never want to see you do better than them. So unfortunately, that's the way of the world. Not all people, not everyone. I'm just saying, you know, about 80%. But it's the way of the world, and alhamdulillah, the issue's been sorted now, and hopefully moving forwards, I can get advice of him and just reach the world level, inshallah.
Obviously, fans will be curious to know how did this meeting come about. You know, who approached who, and you know, how was that done?
No, we have a lot of mutuals in Dubai. We know the same people in Dubai, and obviously it just goes to show that they had our best interests for both of us at heart, and they said, "Listen, come over here, sit down, and we'll sort it out." So yeah, just a massive thank you to all the boys out in Dubai who sorted it out, really. And just like I said, it just goes to show there are some people out there who are genuine and who want to who want the best for obviously both of us. And I suppose everything that happened at the end of the day, it's like I can look back on it now. I can just use it. It was obviously I'm young. Do you know what I mean? I'm young. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. It is what it is. What's happened what happened. But as long as I can learn from it moving forward, I can use it as a life experience. I can use it as a reference point and just give advice to, I don't know, future fighters or anyone who comes to me for help one day. I can say, look, this is what I've done, this is how I resolved it, and it was a life lesson at the end of the day.
And just that first meeting when you guys, because obviously the last time you spoke about him and the last time he spoke about you was talking about wanting to fight each other. So just tell us about when you walked up to each other and how was that? Was it awkward?
No, it was all right. It was all right. I knew it wouldn't be awkward because he's a diamond. He's a diamond geezer. He's a nice guy. He is, to be fair, he's the one who messaged me to meet up at the place where we met up out in Dubai. So yeah, no, it wasn't awkward. It was all good, man. It was all good.
Wicked. So once you sorted your beef out, you know, what did you guys talk about?
Nothing, just chatting, boxing chat, live chat in general, just having banter really. Just it's the good. I suppose the good thing now is I got his number. I got his whatever. I can call it if ever I need any advice or anything in the future. I can just give him a bell and just ask him directly. And yeah, at least we got direct access to each other now.
What was the biggest learning experience you took from that? Because obviously you're referring to people shit stirring. Any advice you can give to other young fighters out there? Was there any because I'm guessing whoever was shit stirring, you both now know who these people are.
First lesson would be talk to each other directly. Don't go via third party and whatnot, and just listen to rumors. He said, she said. And number two, when you just don't number one, don't do interviews when I'm hot headed. Don't do interviews when I'm not headed, and just don't act upon anger. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but you got to remember this was all at the time. This was all new to me. Do you know what I mean? You're getting people on social media just chatting the most rubbish. You know what I mean? Saying you need to respect him, this, that, the other. But yeah, like them 2 points I just said, going back to that.
Good stuff, man. And just looking ahead, future-wise, you know, what is next? Ramadan's nearly over in a couple of weeks. You know, have you spoken to Frank?
I should be out end of June, early July, hopefully. So April 28th, I'm flying out to America to start camp. Yeah, so I'll start my training out there, normal middle of camp. That's when we find out fight news. But I'm hoping it'll be on a big card, hopefully. I don't know what the whispers are, but hopefully it'll be a big card because I'm itching to get out now. Obviously, I had my hand surgery after the last fight. That's recovered very well. And it's all just about getting out there now. Do you know what I mean? In the space where I was not fighting, I've done the most I can business-wise and boxing-wise as well, studying a lot because I couldn't really train that much. So yeah, hopefully, inshallah, end of June, early July, and hopefully it's about time I get a big fight now. I'll get a big fight just to get my name out there now, and just you want as a fighter you wanna go in fights where there's questions asked prior to the fight. So that's what I want. I want to go into one of them fights where they think, is he gonna get through it, or if anything, I'm the underdog. I want to get in one of them fights just to wake me up and just show people what I'm really about.
Good stuff, man. Look forward to it. Anything else you want to add, Hamzah, before I let you go?
No, just a thank you to yourself for coming out in Ramadan as well, man. Thank you for giving me the platform and everything. Yeah, thank you to you, and thank you to everyone on the journey, everyone who's been on the journey, everyone who started with me on the journey, and yeah, thank you to everyone.
Hamzah, Sheeraz, appreciate your time. Thank you.